Alright guys, so what this is going to be is a series on how we can work a 9 to 5 and put back some money and see what we can make in a year, right? Trying to prove a point that you don't have to have like a $200,000 job to be okay if you just do the right things. Now, what I'm going to do is investing, and then I'm going to get into probably try to start a business. It'll depend on how things go, but we're going to attack this from different ways, alright? So my job, I'll tell you about that. I stock groceries, right? Now, it is your typical 9 to 5, meaning like it's understaffed. It's straight manual labor, okay? And long hours, very long hours. So, I'm definitely in the fray with you. Now, okay, this is what I've been doing, okay? So, each week, because I get paid weekly, I put $100 into this account that you see, then 100 into Fidelity. The reason I do that is because Webull can get, or Fidelity can get stocks on the OTC and Webull can't. And what I'm going to be telling you about is some of my positions. Now, these are risk plays, right? High risk, high reward, but I have them capped out, meaning I only want a certain amount of shares. So the first one is GTII. I can brief about it later, but let's just say that there's something about it that I like. Okay, and it's got a lot going on behind the stock, like on the Wall Street side. So I want 1,000 shares of that, and I have currently 300 in that Fidelity account. Okay, and I want to get into crypto too. Okay, because there's some crypto tokens that I want. The first one after I get GTI at least to, I'm gonna say 500. When I at least get it to 500, I want to switch over to getting XRP and accumulating that. I don't have a cap on that. I still gotta work out some numbers. Okay, so and then I also have BBYQ, but that's a short term, longer play. But just a little bit of I just honestly anything extra that I have in there, I just throw it in BBYQ to see if I can get a pop to 56 or 60 cents based on them getting bought out. Not bought out, but people buying their assets, I want to say, like their store locations and their name for their website. Okay, so my position's down here. Oh, I guess I did get this one. So I just jumped into this today. It's just for the SPY to go down to 428. I really think it's going to go down to 429, 430 because that's where its little support line is. And I'll show you that if I have time. Coca-Cola, this was a swing or pray for it to go up to $62 by this week. June 23rd, that's out. That's done. June 30th. 30th of June 23. I don't know, I have to check that out. FNGR, I want to talk to you about that, okay? I don't know, okay, it's a Chinese stock, right? And I don't know, there was a stock called HKD, and it just gives me reminiscence of HKD. Plus, there's something going on behind the stock, that's similar to GTII, and that's the reason I'm in that. But FNGR is, right now, it's under attack. And just the other day, I think it was Friday or Thursday, and it got a hard to borrow tag on it. So I'm in calls for $5 and $3 for July 21st. Okay, my $3 call is up 207%. My $5 call is up 110%. Okay, so it sounds like a lot, but really, like I said, it was just $100 a week. So I got one for, I want to say 20 something dollars, another one for 30. This is my longer term plays. I got Pac West short for $1.05. Now you may be thinking, oh, that's pretty low. Yeah, it is. But with options, you don't really have to hit $1.05 just for it to drop dramatically at some point between now and September 15th. I think that can happen. Worst case, it doesn't, and I'm out. What? $40 because I have two of them. But one I'm really liking, and I try to buy in as I go, as I hit these lower plays, because I swing trade the spot, and you'll see that because I'll start to post videos. Um, Now it is difficult because I'm at work, so I gotta, figure out a way to. I mostly swing, but sometimes I can fit in the day trade, and if I do, I'll put it, I'll put the video up of what I do, so you guys can see me. This is not for anybody to copy me. I'm just showing you. I just want people to. It's more of just like a documentary, I guess. It's just a recording of what my life is about to be like for the next year, this way, and I want to see how it's gonna turn out. Realty, they're like one of the best investment stocks that people buy, like a REIT for dividends, like the dividend payout. But what I saw on Realty is actually, can I see this? Is that their stock? I'll show you, but I'll just tell you I have puts for the 15th of September for it to drop to $50 and $40, and those are down right now, 21%, 6%. But again, I'm waiting on things to play out. But let me go ahead and show you this real fast. Yeah, but Finger is my stock that I will watch right now, like for now and next week. Okay, so look at this. I don't want to see these. Look at that. Okay, oh, that's better. Alright, so it is in this pattern, right? Since August of last year. Perfect, perfect little pattern. And what I noticed was, I'll show you when I got in, okay? It broke through right here. Now, most of these patterns, this is typical, okay? It doesn't just break and keep going. It'll break, come back up, retest, and then go back down, right? So I'm watching for 57.88. I mean, I guess you could say you're watching for 58.43, then 57.94, yada yada yada. Either way, if this plays out, the reason why I got those puts is trading at $59, right? So if this plays out, this thing could go down to $44. It's probably gonna take a big hit, and it lines up with what I think about the overall real estate, economy. You could say people haven't really seen it yet. The If you look at the numbers and you just just watch what's going on, I don't know how to explain it, but the it's gonna get a whole lot worse than what you see. That's what I think. So this is the way that I'm playing it on that. So again, I'm hoping that this one plays out a lot. This is what I like to do. Is that's a swing, right? So people can do these when they go to work. If you're working a 9 to 5, people are like, "Oh, I don't have time." Yes, you do. There's no reason not to do this. And then everybody wants to have a 401k. You need to be, you need to know what's going on. Bitcoin, like I said, we're gonna be in this. I have these lines drawn. I'm not gonna get into that. I'm just wanna. So I showed you that. This FNGR. Was that the one I wanted to show? Yeah, this is interesting. This is why I'm here. Very, very interesting. Over 430. Very interesting over 430. After 430, only way you stop, I'm guessing you get a 576. So I gotta let it set. Oh, it's cool. 436, 589, 749, $9. Again, if you don't remember HKD, let me show you that real quick. That's what I'm getting reminiscence of, right? There's HKD. A lot of people don't know about this stock. It was a Chinese stock. It was like $12. It's like $4, and then out of nowhere, it just shot. Okay, like it went from $12 to $40 in a day, and then when it hit after hours, $40 to $100. Then it was 200, and then it went all the way up to $2,000. Okay, and then that's because it was heavily shorted. Yada 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 yada. The main thing that I like about these plays is because there's supposedly, okay, allegedly, there's the same fund. These blew up over here, these HKDs and all these other China stocks, because there's firms overseas in China that go and hit these plays. Because normally when it happens over here, I can't even tell you what happens. But all I'm gonna say is the firms in China can actually bid on the real exchange. Not to say that the exchange that you go to, like when you order stuff through an app, when you go and you purchase something, um, sometimes it'll go to a market maker. And long story short, all that means is everybody expects that when you buy a stock, it automatically puts buy pressure on the stock because the price is affected by supply and demand. What the market maker is there to do is, well, what he can do is basically park your order, right? So you're buying it at that time may not affect it. However, if like the Chinese firm overseas, when they buy this stock, it's going to affect the price, and that's what you're seeing. And that's why it went from this was a heavily shorted stock, not HKD was, but FNGR was for a long time, probably like a year or two now, dealing with toxic lenders and yeah, anyway, that's Wall Street stuff. But either way, um, it made the stock go too hard to borrow, right? And what that means is there's not a lot of shares out there for how many are actually shorted. So somebody's gonna look maintenance requirement 200%. So if you wanted to buy $100 worth, if you wanted to short $100 worth of FNGR, you need to have at least $200, $300 in your portfolio to even try to do that, right? And the borrow fees at 57%. And it's normally a normal borrow fee, regular is like 5 to 10. And I want to say like 12, 14 is high. 50 is ridiculous, and that's probably not even the real number. It's probably higher than that. Um, yeah, but that's what I'm watching. I'm not saying that it could go up to $1,000. I just, you know, 10, 15 bucks. That's cool. I'm just watching it. I want to see what happens with it. But yeah, that's what I got for you guys. I'm gonna keep you updated. I gotta actually get ready for work right now again. So we're gonna do this together.